It's a bit windy, y'all, so you might catch a bit of a breeze in the background there. What are you doing, buddy? Jack is not feeling well. Jack is back there. He had coccidia, so we treated him for that. And then I noticed that his Famacha was pretty pale, so we treated him for worms. He's doing well. He's not running up here like the boys. So many new people, so let's meet the boys as well, because I don't get to do this very often. Sir Fluffington is over here. He's a gigantic sheep. And I prefer he stay over there because he likes to play with my legs. This is Mello. Mello is Mello's a freaking stallion. Look at him. He's just built like a beast. He's just a big dude. But Mello is a sweet little angel. Oh, buddy. Who likes to chew holes in my shorts and my shirt. But he very much takes care of the boys. If he's going somewhere, the boys are coming with him. Not because he's making them, because they want to hang out with him. He's just cool like that. You just cool like that, bro? I don't know. He's just kind of the papa goat. And then we have Mr. Latte, who is one of ours. And do you have Coxie now too, buddy? No? Okay, so I treated Coxie. I treated President Snow, Snickers, and Jack. The problem with the Coxie is it's a parasite. And he's got some. I'm just going to treat everybody. You got some going on. It's parasite and it just spreads like wildfire in your herd. So, Mello, aka Carmelo, Augustus, Mr. Snickers, adorable, cute, good-looking goat, not real bright. Maverick, aka Mavi, Latte, the little guy right here is Stitch, President Snow, Marlin, Grumpy. Why can't I remember your name? Why can't I remember your name? I'm usually pretty good at this. Oh my goodness. Mater. Or Lightning. I can't remember which. Oh my goodness. That's Mater. Toe Mater. And his brother was Lightning. Like Lightning McQueen. So that's the boys, guys. Looks like I'm just going to come back over here and treat everybody for coccidia, because it's going to spread. I should have just done it yesterday. You little goobs. You okay, big guy? So Mel is really, really lovey. He likes to come to you and get pets and hang out. If you don't pay attention to him, he'll climb up on you. Mr. Snickers has always been skittish. Now Jack, normally Jack when he's feeling well, he would be down here getting hugs, rubbing on you. He's a lover. And we got Jack and Snicks at the same time, and they both got the same amount of love and affection. Okay, stop, I don't have to pet you the whole time I'm over here. You're like a mini version of Gingy or Frosty. But he has just, if you guys don't know, sometimes goats are just goats, and some of them want to be touched and some of them don't want to be touched. And we're always very hands-on with all of our goats. We were hands-on with him when he was a babe, and he has no desire to be caught or touched or petted. He's okay standing there, but if I go near him, he'll probably walk off. Big guy. He has the best beard in the business. It's highlighted. It's super coiffed. Every day I come over here, it's perfect. But you're a weenie. Fine, be a weenie. Yep, got more Coxie right there and Mater. Okay, so I'm just gonna come treat everybody. Bye, buddy. Hey, boo. Hi. You boys gonna follow me or no? You don't have to. I was just asking. This is the pasture I opened for them, guys. So this is the boy pasture. They have all of this. I don't know if you can see the fence out there, clear out there by the hay bales. They have all of that all the way down to the creek and all of this in here. And this is normally where we cut them off from the girls. So the girls have the porch. And this little yard pasture here is what it is. It's left over after all the fencing. And the girls are normally out here because they are in the front yard pasture. For you new folks, that's what I call the FYP. So when you're watching my video and I say the FYP, you'll know what I'm talking about. They have all of the front yard clear to the driveway, clear up to right there where you can see the mow lines. So they have all of that, and that is accessed through this gate. So since I moved them over there, I thought the boys could get in here and munch on some of this, which they have. I don't put the boys in the FYP because none of them are trained on the electric fence. I'll show you guys that in a second. If I can sneak in here. Good morning, ladies. Guys, I think we're at 87% humidity yesterday. So nothing dried out. This floor is just wet. I have some diatomaceous earth. I'm probably going to throw down just so nobody slips and injures themselves. We have Struzy, who is in here. She's the original herd queen. She was one of our first goats ever. She took on the herd queen rule. Not rule. She has severe arthritis in her front legs. She basically has no soft tissue left in her joints, and her bones are fusing towards each other. We started her on meloxicam. And then we tried a couple other things that people suggested, and somebody suggested CBD oil. So we started her on CBD oil. Now this is the 1500 milligrams, so I give her a quarter of a dose, but this is all they had. This is why you can't have nice things. Don't everybody stand around looking innocent. I'll pet you in a second, Tootsie Toots. So we started her on CBD, and she has, within a couple days, she started getting up, walking, bending her knees. She had virtually stopped bending her knees, and she was just walking very stiff-legged in the front. And now she's bending her knees. She even bends her knees when she lays down. This is China Cat, aka Chai Chai. Hi, Chai Chai. China is missing her right eye. She was a rescue along with Boots. She was abused, and she has kind of come around to maybe, if you guys understood how monumental that right there is. China has full come around. She was the wild child when we got, I know I'm moving too fast. She was the wild child when we got her. She ripped the bars off of the cage. So the company we got them from, not a company, a rescue, they have to bring them to your barn. They have to put them in your barn. They give you all the paperwork. They were spayed and all their vaccines and everything. And then they put them in a cage in your barn. They live in that cage for 2 weeks so that they know this is home. Well, she ripped the bars off the cage, ran up the wall, across the ceiling beam. Ow! Tootsie, stop. And got in the soffit up there and was living in the soffit. So I eventually live trapped her, brought her back down, got her in the cage. So that's the two cats. They patrol the barn over here. They keep the mice population down. They keep the rabbit population in check. If you starved out here, it's not because you couldn't eat something, because there's about 50 million rabbits. We'll go around the room. This is Muffin. Paint liquor? No. Muffin and Puddin'. Puddin' is what I thought was becoming the new herd queen, because she's got a major attitude problem. I think she was going about it wrong. She was trying to force the love. So Puddin' and Muffin are actually actual sisters. And then we have Tic Tac. She has the little lightning bolt on her side. We have Gummy. Gummy is the daughter of Licorice. And Tootsie is the daughter of Licorice. Now, we bought them independently. We bought Licorice first, and when we were there, I said, I want this goat, and she said, she's not for sale. And I said, and then she had some things change. She wanted to get another goat, and her herd was maybe too big or something. I can't remember the exact details, but she called me and said, you want Gummy? And I said, I'll meet you in 5 minutes. So we got Gummy, Licorice, and Toots that are all related genetically. And actually, the girl that I got Gummy and Licorice from, I also got Caramello from, aka Mellow. Okay, and then we have Sprinkles. Hi, say hello. She's a little loop-de-doo in the brain. We have Sweet Mama Frosty. Summer. Summer is a silent in the background kind of goat. We have Mooney. We got Mochi. Where's Mochi? We bought Mochi and Mooney, Mochi and Moon Pie together. They were little lice babies. They were just covered in lice when we got them. We have Chocolate Sparkle. She is actually a chocolate goat. She is mom of Twinkie. Twinkie's right there. We have Drumstick, who is daughter of Muffin. We have Gucci, aka Mississippi. This little beauty right here. Who's got all the attitude, all the attitude, all the attitude. Because she is daughter of Herd Queen. I know I showed you these guys yesterday. We have, this is hard to tell because these two look very similar. They're both chamois. But this is Genji. She's the soul starer. She has moon spots. This is Sugar Pie. She's another just silent in the background goat. Nobody messes with her. And then we have Shirley, who is daughter of Summer. And then we have, last but never least, always not caring, Miss Cookie, aka Cookie Don't Care. We're getting the shirts, guys. We're getting them. Cookie Don't Care. She was one of two of the first goats we ever got on this farm. And then we have the sheep. The sheep was a family wanted sheep, and the market was a little warm at the time. And so I thought we'll get a male. That's how we got Sir Fluffington, the big guy outside. We'll get a male. Let me cut you guys off. We'll get a male, we'll breed the girls. This family even came to the point of coming out here and seeing the sheep. Super excited, yeah. Got them bred, and then never heard from them again. So that's why you don't do that. So we have Tiny Thing. Which one is Tiny Thing? I think that's Tiny Thing. You might be Tiny Thing. One of these is Tiny Thing, and nearly died because her mom decided that she wasn't gonna live and abandoned her. I don't know which one you are. I know the sheep are so incredibly... Oh, there's Tiny Thing. Her face is different. Hi. So we have Tiny Thing. We have Spencer, because his mom's name is Pez. And somebody said you should name him Spencer because then you have Pez Dispenser. And that was hilarious, so we named him Spencer. So that over there is Bound and Rebound. Bound and Rebound are daughters of Mama. Her name is Low Mama. And then you have Tiny Thing, who was daughter of Low Mama. Pez had Spencer, and then she had a mummified baby, which I had to pull out of her. And she had just abandoned Tiny Thing right when Pez was giving birth. And so I snatched her up, I took her over, I rubbed blood all over her from the birthing, all the birthing fluid, everything I could rub on her, I rubbed on her. And Pez adopted her. And she fed her up, and now there she is, still alive. Now it's a weird scenario because she does hang out with little mama a lot, but little mama does not let her eat. So it's kind of a weird scenario. So that is the sheep. I think that's everybody in the barn. If you guys don't know, we originally built this barn. We had an Amish company over the hill. When I say company, I mean a guy from over the hill in Glenford, Ohio, who built the exterior. He built the shell. And then I built out everything you see on the inside, all the stall walls, the stalls, the doors, all of that stuff, the milk stand. So I built all of that. And we originally did that to get into sheep. And when we went to pick up the sheep, the lovely H, who is my wife, for those of you who don't know, who does not want to be on the channel, is not interested in being on the channel, so that's why I call her the lovely H. She picked up 2 baby goats while we were there looking at the sheep, and then we started the journey into goats. So that kind of brings us to where we are today. Hi, Toots. Okay, can I give you your loves now? Your hugs, your loves. Sweet little angel. Hi. Hi. Every morning, guys. Full hugs, not just like baby hugs. Sorry, the camera works terrible. She wants full body contact hugs. Come on, baby. Oh no, I'll give them to you too. This one's coming around. She wasn't real keen on getting petted. Hi, okay, I gave you yours. This little drumstick. Da-da-da. And the plan, guys, is to keep this one, that one, and that one. That one. So Twinkie, Drummy, Tootsie, and Mississippi, aka Gucci. That's who we're keeping. And that is it, guys. I think that pretty much covers everything. Don't forget the soap restock on Etsy is on 9/2 at noon Eastern time. Cookie don't care. You've been carrying a lot here lately. She's been pushing around a lot of weight, starting a lot of fights. What? Yo, keep going. I enjoy the fact that you're just down there nibbling my shorts. There's pretty much nothing better than what you're doing right now. So you feel free. Okay, that might be better. Okay, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Sweet little angel.